This is one of our clients that's worked with us with Cypress Agency. He owned an electronics brand. So introduce yourself, where you're from, and how you found out about Cypress Agency.
Hey, my name is Jordan. I'm from Texas, and I've been doing e-commerce for the past 3 years. What I've been doing lately with the e-commerce space, my start came from the organic side of things from TikTok marketing, and then I started moving to drop ship into brand building, doing multiple variations of business models. Lately, we started an e-commerce brand of the name starting up last year. It's electronics. It's an electronics store. And we came to a realization that typically what I would do normally is do everything on my own. And I kind of started needing help delegating tasks because I typically did the marketing side of things, who the store managing, and also like the whole team in general. So I was like, what can we do to start delegating tasks? One of the things I learned that I don't like to do is the email marketing side of things. So I started going on the web, trying to find out ways to, I guess, finding agencies. But the things I found out similar commonalities about other agencies, what I realized is one, they either are too expensive, or two, they were just too big of an agency and I didn't feel like they took us seriously.
Right.
So what I ended up doing, I ended up searching up, or I mean, I ended up really asking colleagues of mine to do they have any agencies that they recommend, and I happened to stumble on top of your team, Zincros. Pretty good.
To want to work with us was the fact that we were smaller when you were working with us, so you but we could take it more serious.
I mean, as well as the results you guys were able to bring.
And the results. Can't forget about
Of
that.
course, after results are everything, right?
Right. That as well with the next question. So how easy and straightforward was number one, the onboarding process from agreeing to work together to then implementing everything? And number two, how straightforward was the performance tracking and you being in the loop of what we were actually doing for your brand?
So the onboarding process, as I remember, you gave me a document, and the document was supposed to fill out all this certain information from the branding. I thought it was a pretty simple, easy process. And when it came to, I guess, keeping tabs on everything, I loved how your team was able to always just keep on contact. I think it was even a weekly or daily basis, keeping tabs on us, giving us results instead of going in our own back end to try to see what's going on. You were straight up with us, telling us what's going on and how we're improving it, and giving us results when we needed them.
And so do you think we researched your customers well and did that show in the flows, campaigns, and segmentations that we did?
Yes, although I would say we had a good experience or a good understanding of who our customer was in the beginning. But I would say what really helped was you guys were in depth with your guys' research process. So it was able, even though some things we might have missed out on, let's say certain words, certain phrases that we didn't know what we could have used to impact our copy, or what we could have used for our VSO to literally correspond with our landing page and everything. I think you guys did enough research so we were able to implement things that we missed for our own marketing. So I think you did a great job when it came to that.
And how would you rate the design skills of our team from a scale of 1 to 10 if you had to give it a rating?
I would say a 10 because I mean, honestly, I would really want it was just a branded thing. It was something that goes with a store, like a branded look. So I think you guys did a really good job with that. Specifically your designers. I think, what's your designer name?
We have multiple now, but it was Zach.
Oh, Zach. Love that guy. That's all I can say. Zach's the goat.
Zach's the goat. What would you say are the main things, on top of the things you said before, that separates Zycros agency from other agencies or other service providers?
To be honest, I haven't really had an experience with other agencies, to be completely transparent with you. But what I can say is when I was working with your team, is I liked the what you guys did to really push your clients to be the best. And what I really mean by that is either if that's suggestions on landing page or suggesting how we can market from different types of angles, you guys would go above and beyond. And not even just in the business side. And for me personally, on the entrepreneur side, you gave me suggestions that I started using to implement for my business when it comes to strategy or team structure. That's been like a whole another side of help for us.
Right. So we went above and beyond, not just the email side.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay, this is gonna be the last question. So, would you recommend Zycros Agency to others? And would you say that there are people that wouldn't be a right fit for Zycros Agency? So, who would you
Okay.
recommend Zycros Agency to? And who would you say wouldn't be the right fit?
I actually love this question. This is a great question. Of course, I would not recommend Zycros Agency unless they give a Black Lives Matter discount. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. Nah, I definitely recommend you guys. You guys are like the best, and I'll be using you guys for a pretty good while, as long as you have me. And who I wouldn't recommend the Zycros Agency for or to would be people that are either skeptical about the impacts of email marketing. You don't really want to have them, or they're just not ready to go to the next level, to be honest. Not ready to go the next level for the business. That's all I can say.
We try to make all the brands we work with get to another level, not just on the email side, but we give you guys suggestions on various things like your customer service, your system, how you want to, other even partner agencies who you should work with or who you should learn this skill set from.
I love that part about you guys.
But I appreciate this call, Jordan. I don't want to take too much of your time.
Rob.
And to those of you that are watching this, thank you for listening to this interview.